Hey Vol Hunters, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be going over my thoughts on this whole secret boss door that no one can get into, and still nobody has even remotely figured out a small portion of how to access it. It is honestly one of the worst practical jokes that Gearbox is doing, or we are just all stupid and the thing's right in front of us. While breaking down after completing each zone, getting 100%, doing all the ciphers, Typhon logs, uh, dead claptrap parts, everything. Hammerlock still has not given a side quest, and when you actually do go to your map and you check how many side quests there are, I'm completely set on completions of them all. So personally, I don't think it actually is a side quest. I'm actually thinking it's a main mission of some sorts that no one has discovered yet, obviously. But after looking at the door for quite some time, watching that one Varkid just run trying to actually access the door and testing out a bunch of theories on that, I started looking back as far as like the gameplay and some of the quests and the main missions you do. And throughout some of the main missions, you actually do run into the Iridium doors. And why I'm saying this is because in Athenas, that really just comes to mind at as far as like at the start of the game. Ava actually picklocks a couple tombs with the way the door is set up for the Varkid boss. And also, if you actually come to Conrad's hole, which honestly, I have been here. I've been trying to get a Varkid pass super badass. It just isn't working. So obviously, my theory is you need 4 people on True Vault Hunter mode, Mayhem 3, to get a huge one to spawn. But sadly, I just have not been able to get all my friends on at the same time to try. So if you guys have tried that, obviously drop it down in the comments down below if you have gotten anything past like a super badass. It would be really nice to know. But the area that I'm at right now is Conrad's Hold, which the quest is called the Demon in the Dark. This got me thinking, mostly because when you get to this, there is an Iridium door just like that. And there's a head that you have to pick up and a robot to accept the quest, and you hit this lever and it just magically opens. Wouldn't that be great if you could just magically hit a lever to get into the Varkid boss? But sadly, I have combed that whole area, including where Mouthpiece is, and haven't found a damn thing. But going over that, when you actually do go through this quest, the robot actually tells you that she and her team go through these areas and basically explore to discover what lies beyond. So my theory is, one, after completing the quest and quitting out of the game, she's not here, and I have not figured out where she actually goes. So that might be kept in the back of your guys' head when you guys are like questing after you complete this quest. Obviously, when you guys are questing, maybe try to look around and see if you actually do find the same robot. Sadly, she's not here, so I can't show you exactly what she looks like, but pretty much everyone should have completed this quest at least once, possibly twice if you're in True Vault Hunter mode. And going through this area, like I said, there are a lot of Varkids that I'm just going to kill them just to show you guys what I actually found as I was going through here, and which is a talking about it, which is a actually a locked ammo box, and for me, I actually missed it right off the bat, but for some of you might have saw it and just didn't know what to do with it. Well, I can tell you right now, don't even know what to do with it. I went through this whole area to try to find like a lever or something to stand on to activate it. I have no idea. So my guess is it must um and then obviously obviously something like this brings me back to like a quest that you do in Ascension's Bluff for Ellie when you go around and pick up all the echo logs from Troy and Tyrene. And there's one part where there's like a square money box that's locked, obviously has the echo in it, but it's locked until you accept the quest. And like I said, there's no button, there's no sequence that I have noticed. I mean, I went through here, fought the boss, came back. It still isn't even open. So this is honestly one theory I have as far as it might be something leading to the robot's next location, and maybe you actually do help her again, and leading on to maybe possibly fighting the Varkid boss. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments what you guys do think about this. It's honestly very interesting, especially since, for me, anyways, I haven't been able to open it, and uh, I tried usually like if I know there's somebody that has at least posted. I usually make a note and go to YouTube and try to find if anybody has done anything on this. Honestly, will be the first video of someone talking about it. Actually talking about it, not just looking at it. You know, actually going through the quest and just disregarding it completely. But yeah, that's what I found. And also, I'll also be going to where you actually go down and help Tannis get the reactor, which there's actually a button sequence there too that I just don't know how to activate. I mean, I see that, and I'll show you guys here that there here in a sec. So I'll go there and I'll meet you there. Okay, and in this video, I was actually on my way to Tannis's lab, and this is as far as a super badass that I've been able to spawn as far as a Varkid. I have not gotten it, and I had never seen an ultimate, mostly because um, with Borderlands 2 you had, you know, ultimate 1 through 10, and that's what made it so the ultimates unlocked. But here, so far it's just super badass. I've been able to, or I haven't been able to get it to change any different. I've also tried like shooting it with, it's like like this one's a radiation Varkid. I've also tried shooting it with radiation to, I guess, kind of give it like extra power or whatever, like supercharge it, so it would go into another state, but it just doesn't work. I figured I'd just toss this in to show you, to actually show you guys like what I get, and this is on solo, so honestly it might be you might actually get like an ultimate super badass if you're actually with a group of 4. So this is something to look out for, guys. But yeah, let's just work our way down to Tannis' lab here. And in this room, now I know when you actually are doing this quest, all these buttons are lit up, and I never messed around with them. Like I said, I might be resetting my game here shortly, but um, these buttons are actually on before you shoot the things to make it so the pod can drop down. And as you can see, there's actually a secondary pod reactor or whatever up there. So actually, if you come over to here, there's like a button sequence that I just cannot figure out how to do. And I get, as a YouTuber and somebody making content, I should be able to figure this out. But guys, I've done this for maybe like an hour straight trying to do this button sequence. I've looked on Reddit and everything to figure out if anybody's figured it out, but it's like these 4 sequences that you obviously you either have to get them all to light up and be green, or you just have to make them all red. But like I said, this also is all green when you actually go through the quest, so this might actually be part for the ammo box. Like I said, I went through the cave where the ammo box is and found absolutely nothing. I've searched this whole map to find the robot and have not seen her since that quest. So this might actually be something extra for you guys to maybe look into, and hopefully, just hopefully, it will help unlock the Varkid boss in Ascension's Bluff. This is my thoughts on it so far, guys. I know everyone's been testing stuff, but this honestly, this took it wasn't really a lot of thinking, but just kind of comparing everything and going through the game and just seeing how everything has interacted with Borderlands 3 so far. So if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I post not videos like this, but if it does help you guys, I would really appreciate it. And if you guys have any thoughts on it, or actually know how to do it, leave a comment down below, and let's figure out this boss together. Honestly, I think it's, and I've been doing it too and still haven't been able to do it, but I just think it's sad that none of us can figure out how to do this boss. And it's sad to say that none of us figured out. Even the people that have gotten this game 2 weeks prior haven't been able to do this and figure out how to open this. But I think it would be really nice to fight this boss before the next DLC comes out, because, or the next big Halloween event coming out, because I think it would be pretty cool. Because if we can do this, then in the back of, at least in the back of my head, it won't be bothering me that yeah, this Halloween event's fun, but we still got that Varkid boss to fight. It's bothering me. I'm sure it's bothering you guys. But that's my thoughts on it, guys. So yeah. And as always, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It helps me out a lot. Throw down a comment if you have anything, any questions, or any videos that you guys would like me to go over. I do have a Moze and Flak build right now. And no, not a one-shot Moze build, because any character can use the shield. Sorry to say, but any character can use that shield. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.